Are the Philadelphia Eagles about to sign another one of the best free agents on the board? Rumors have it that the team will heavily be targeting free agent cornerback Byron Jones, who was formerly known as the cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys. But before we get into it, like always, I am NFL Global. Make sure you guys subscribe to me right now for all of your NFL news, such as trades, signings, just everything NFL content. We cover all 32 NFL teams, so no matter if you're an Eagles fan, Cowboys fan, Patriots fan, this channel is the perfect channel for you. Now, it's definitely no secret that the Philadelphia Eagles have really downgraded their secondary compared to a couple of seasons ago. They actually had one of the worst secondaries in all of football last year. Now, did injuries peg them? Definitely, 100% without a doubt, but that doesn't beat the fact that they still were one of the worst teams with the secondary. Now, when this news dropped, they said, and I quote, that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be the first team up to give him a call when you are allowed to start contacting free agents, which again, for any of you who do not know, the league year free agency, it does start on March 18th. So currently, we are just 16 days away. Now, Byron Jones is definitely going to be one of the best free agents on the board. He's definitely going to be one of the best free agents defensively, and when it comes to cornerback, secondary, all of that good stuff. Of course, Chris Harris is going to be another name to watch, just in general when you're talking about free agents in secondary. But even with the Philadelphia Eagles, I firmly believe that they will have at least some interest in Chris Harris. Byron Jones is definitely an above average cornerback in the league. I definitely would not call him one of the best. I would not put him up there with guys like Stephon Gilmore, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay. But he definitely is a guy that the Philadelphia Eagles could plug in, and day one would be a difference maker for them. He's a 27-year-old who originally played football at the University of Connecticut. He was also originally selected by the Dallas Cowboys in the first round, which was 27th pick overall back in the 2015 draft. In 2019, he played a total of 15 games and registered 46 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 6 passes defended. Now, he isn't a guy that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to plug in and get big-time plays from. That's just not the type of guy he is. He really isn't the ball hog tendency type of cornerback. He's more of a just try to shut down who you're playing. Just make sure they don't catch the ball type of cornerback. In his rookie year, he appeared in every game in which he finished with a total of 66 tackles and 8 passes defended. Then in 2016, he posted 88 tackles, 1 interception, and a forced fumble with 7 passes defended. And then in 2018, he actually made a Pro Bowl in which he totaled 67 tackles and 14 passes defended. So reading off those stats, you can clearly see that Byron Jones isn't going to be a guy that's constantly coming down with the ball. He only has 2 picks over his entire NFL tenure. But again, despite doing so, he is one of the elite cornerbacks in the league. Now, a lot of people are probably curious on why the Dallas Cowboys aren't out looking to re-sign him, and the answer to that is, of course they want to re-sign him, of course they would love to retain him, but again, he is such a high-quality free agent that so many people are going to be going against them, bidding against them, and going to be putting more money into him than the Dallas Cowboys are going to be able to. You have to look at the fact that they're going to be committing all of their money towards Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper. So it's looking like Byron Jones coming back to the Dallas Cowboys is slim to none. Now, something to watch here with the Philadelphia Eagles is that they've been related back to a couple of high-quality free agents so far. We've touched on all of them so far that have really come out. Of course, we're talking about Byron Jones in this video, but a couple of days ago, we talked about how they're aggressively going to approach Amari Cooper, the wide receiver that the Dallas Cowboys are very much trying to get back. Both of those guys, of course, are, funnily enough, former Dallas Cowboys, but also guys who are going to demand high-quality contracts, okay? You're not going to be able to pay limited amounts on Byron Jones and Amari Cooper. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles sit between 41 and 50 mil so far in available cap. They can do some things to maneuver that number around, but for the current standpoint, that is where they're going to sit. So if they were to sign those two guys, which they do have the availability to, the problem would be is that it would take up so much of their available cap that they would only be able to make a certain amount of moves. So you kind of have to ask yourself, which is going to be the biggest priority? Again, the Philadelphia Eagles definitely need to revamp their secondary. They have a good defensive line. They have a good pressure system to get to the quarterback. But again, it really doesn't matter how much you're able to pressure the quarterback. If your secondary is not able to do its job, then the ball is going to flow freely throughout really every opposing offense that your defense is going to be going up against. But that's going to be it for today's video. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to be aggressively going after cornerback Byron Jones in free agency. If you're an Eagles fan, what are your thoughts on this? And a bigger question here, if you had to choose between cornerback Byron Jones or wide receiver Amari Cooper, which one would you choose? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in my next one.